Now, Major Mohammed Ali Shah joins me live on the broadcast. Very good morning. I appreciate you joining me live on the broadcast, Mr. Shah. What is happening in Manipur is of complete shock at this point of time, where there is complete, utter chaos and unrest. But now in the latest, what we can understand that it's the Union Home Ministry which has also issued a statement. Yesterday, the statement said that the security scenario in Manipur has remained fragile for the past few days, and the armed miscreants from both the communities in conflict have been indulging in violence, leading to the unfortunate loss of lives and disruption in public order. The ministry assured that the action will be taken against anyone trying to indulge in violent and disruptive activities, and also said that the cases have been handed over to the NIA for the effective investigation. But how much of it is practically possible to be conducted on the soil in Manipur? Because given the circumstances, the developments are very sensitive at this point of time. How vigilant and calm does the people have to be in a crisis of a situation like this?
Simran, people have to be very calm, very composed, and in a situation like this, there's no doubt about that. The people's anger, it is no, one should not take law in the hand, there's no excuse to that, but people's anger, I would say, is justified to a certain extent, which does not mean that they'll go on doing arson. They can represent peacefully as well, they can ask, but then their pleas have obviously gone on deaf ears. I urge the powers to listen to the people of Manipur, be it Meitei or be it Kuki, and take it extremely seriously. I think the nation's first priority is to settle down things in Manipur, to calm down the anger in Manipur, is to douse the fire in Manipur, and that should be the responsibility of every single citizen, whether you belong to Manipur or not, whether you've been to Manipur or not, whether you are familiar with Manipur or not. I think it's responsibility of every single Indian, because Manipur is a state which has contributed such a great deal on nation building. We don't even have, we have not just about the prominent faces that we know of, Mirabai Chanu, Mary Kom, Ratan Thyam. There are various other unsung heroes of Manipur who have contributed a great deal towards nation building. Just last year, before the violence broke out, we had an international polo tournament over there where my friends participated. There was a Femina Miss India held in Manipur, which was earlier held only in metros in Bombay or Delhi or Bangalore, such cities. Now, the Indian ambassador to Lebanon is from Manipur. He is Sheikh Rahman Saab, he's a Pangal. Indian Army's contingent, which was Manipur, because Lebanon is in news. Indian Army's contingent is in Manipur, is in Lebanon, which consists of people from Manipur of all tribes. They are Meiteis also, Kukis also, they are Nai also, they are working shoulder to shoulder to get world peace. So I see no reason why people would neglect and ignore Manipur. Manipur has bled enough, and it's about time we douse the fire. Otherwise, what will happen, I'll tell you, Simran, we have allowed, I would say, I would deliberately use the word we've allowed, because we haven't paid enough emphasis. We have paid emphasis, no doubt about that, but obviously that emphasis is not enough. It hasn't been shown culminated into action. It hasn't culminated into results. And as Nibil Dika said that, after reportedly the bodies of the six people, I would call it human beings. I'll not call it 3 ladies and 3 children. I'm saying the bodies of 6 human beings was reportedly found in the river, and reportedly it was said that it is of the same missing 6. The anger went on more. Now it's come a time that they are Meitei group itself who are not very happy with the chief minister. The Meitei groups, even on the Kuki groups, had lost faith in the chief minister. What's going to be the solution of it? I believe if you love someone, show it. You got to express your love. You cannot just love someone in your heart and say, I love so-and-so, those so-and-so are my children, they belong to me. You have to be very, very expressive over here. The wounds have gone so deep, I don't know, I don't understand. When will we see a patch-up between a Meitei and a Kuki? Someone, somewhere has got sinister designs. It could be abroad, it could be international powers, some other powers, we don't know where, which is making 2 brave brothers fight, and 2 brave, ferocious fighters. Both the Meitei and Kukis are brave martial race. They are ferocious fighters. My bravest troops in the army, in the Assam Rifles that I commanded, were people from Northeast, were Nagas and from Manipur. They have soldiering in the blood. When I would go out for patrolling, I would keep my scouts, the ones ahead from Manipur or the Nagas, because they would smell danger straight away. They're so fierce in fighting. They're the best of friends and the worst of enemies. So if you make friends with a person from the northeast part of India, need not be from Manipur, need not be from Nagaland or Arunachal, anywhere. They'll stand by you through thick and thin. They'll give their life for you if you make friends with them. You take them, you be on the wrong side, you mess with them, oh God, there's going to be hell to pay. They don't spare people. So it is like that. And they're very, very cultured, principled, very hardworking, honest people, very hospitable people, very loving people, very simple people,
All right.
very gullible people. So I would urge them not to get carried away by news on social media and to verify news. Yes, Imran.
All right, Major Mohammed Ali Shah. Let me get my guest back on the broadcast. Major Mohammed Ali Shah, how do you view the center is urging at this point of time the MZP to take some steps on the security of the students regarding the safety protocols in the violence hit areas? The Mizo Zirlai Paul, which is the MZP, also expressed the concerns about the security of students presently there in the state which are witnessing Manipur being on the boil.
I just mentioned sometime back that not just the cookies, even the mighties are some of them are, all the mighty groups are not very happy with how the things are going in Manipur, and they have given the chief minister 24-hour ultimatum to get things sorted. And there are other states which are getting affected, and this was right from day one. I had been saying that it should be curtailed immediately, otherwise there's danger of it spilling on to other states. We are seeing the aftermath somewhere happening in Mizoram, in Assam, and others. It's right now it's subtle. It's very soft right now. I hope it doesn't become hard. Now in Mizoram, the thing is, like they are Mizos, they are Chakmas. The Mizos, there is an organization in Mizoram called the YMA. That's the Young Mizo Association. They are very, very powerful. They are extremely powerful. They are a social body, and they look after the youth affairs and such things. And they are well respected and they are listened to. Now, when apart from that is one aspect of it. Now, the government of Mizoram, of course, the fact is the Mizos would have an affinity towards the cookies. It's they'll just have a soft corner for them, and it has to be immediately addressed. Immediately, that if this is not addressed, because people from the northeast part of India, Simran, they are our own people. Yeah, they are very loving people, and they should be made to feel loved. We should be made to feel they are there for us. We are there for them. They are yesterday horrific videos of MLA Nishikant Sapam, who I know personally. He has a house in Delhi as well, and people mob was there outside one of the MLA's house, outside minister's house. The politicians are not being spared. They are the mobs. When a mob comes on the streets, it's very, very difficult to curtail them, to control them. In fact, it is extremely, extremely difficult. So we have come to a point where it's a very, very difficult situation. Now people will ask, is it a point of no return? Well, I don't think it's a point of no return. I think I'm an optimist. So I think things can still be sorted out. Things can be peacefully resolved even now. It's it's never too late. Better late than never, in fact, rather, I would say. So it's about time. See, the government, with all respect, they should expose, they should express the concern that we are concerned for Manipur. They are doing the best, I am sure doing the best, but obviously, as I mentioned earlier, it would not be enough because the people over there are not satisfied. So they should they should make, like there was a peace committee of 51 members. Till today, I'm disheartened that now there is they are there interlocutors, I'm sure, interlocutors are formed. There are people who are not even aware. Who is the interlocutor? Where is the interlocutor? Where are they? Not seen, not heard. Unfortunately, people, rather, it is unofficial interlocutors who are more effective now. They are former Director General Assam Rifles, former GOCs, former Chief Secretaries. They should be approached, and they are being approached by the locals over there over phone calls, over informal meetings to please sort things out. But they have no constitutional powers. They cannot do anything. At the best, they can get to big communities for a dialogue. That's the best. We have seen it on your channel. We get a mic and a cookie, and a debate starts off and they start fighting. It's very rare that I've seen a civilized discussion between the two communities happening. So they should get people, the IB, in fact, I'm certain, Information Bureau, they would be having a list of people who are familiar with Manipur, who have a good relation with both the communities. In fact, they can play the role of a very good interlocutor. We should prioritize this. It should be taken on priority. But the bitter truth is, unfortunately, people would be more affected and more interested in international affairs, in US elections, in Israel, and in Palestine, and other things.
All
Yes,
right.
that's
All
yes.
right, Major Mohammed Ali Shah, thank you for giving us this inputs and in fact these perspectives that you are adding by a comprehensive understanding. Thank you.